I think photography. I like photography a lot. It's something that I've always done, and basically just always trying to capture the moment. You know, I've always kept the camera on me since I was a kid. I have pictures from grammar school, high school. Always kept the camera on me. Always figured, you know, memories. You know, like I said, pictures. They're worth 1,000 words, and they obviously last a lifetime and then some. Like, so being in the business, I really took a grab and hold on to it, and because like I'm around all these great people and these great artists, and it's like literally like unless it was like a photographer or a magazine or interview or something, those are the only people who are really capturing the moment all the time. And I'm like, I thought everybody was crazy for not capturing the moment. Like, y'all crazy. Like, Jay's doing a song with Mary and blah 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 and this person, and nobody's gonna capture this. Like, are we crazy? Like, you know what I'm saying? So I always, even if it was just a snapshot, a regular, I always just did it and did it and did it, and it just stuck. And it's dope because the relationships I've acquired through the business have helped me to be able to actually almost photograph anybody, and them knowing, that it's not gonna get out, or that it's private, or that, the times that I have sold pictures was, with permission or as per the artist or whoever that wanted me to do it. But like, I just don't take pictures and then go and sell them, put them online or put them on the internet. You know what I'm saying? It's only, like I said, at the artist's request, or since now everything is a content thing, a lot of times now artists be hitting me like, yo, put that joint out that you took of me. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, the content, people want to know what you was doing where, and I have the good stuff. And again, for my relationships, nobody's really gonna get the pictures I'm gonna get at all. You could try, you can do whatever you want. You absolutely not. So that's that. Other stuff is like ridiculous, fashion, sneakers, and sneakerhead, and stuff like that. The craziest lineup, I think, that everybody was there, and like, I could think of one. It's probably not the best list, but it was like really dope. It was Reservoir Dogs, because it was like Jay, and then like we had just signed Beans. By the way, Reservoir Dogs verse, Beans was the first time he ever even been in the studio. So like Beans was, I don't know how he was recording. He was just rapping, so he wasn't even in the studio. The Locks, and at the time to do Source Money, so it was just like dope. The Locks was like the hottest dudes. Yeah, we were all there at the same time. There's been a bunch of times where like over the last 8-9 years, of course, with the digital technology, a lot of people just flying verses everywhere. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of whack, whatever. But I was just trying to think of a song that had a lot of people. That was a good lineup. But a lot of times with Jay, they would usually be there because he wouldn't even really Jay never lets his music out. So you actually had to come to the studio to actually do the song, or he had to go to you. You know what I mean? But that day was dope. You know what I'm saying? It was like a 2-day thing. Like we was all there one day. Everybody was touching up on verses and all that. And then like we came back the next day, and everybody like came with it. I guess the first time you figure it was just an exciting thing, but then you realize like, oh shit, like Styles is ill, and Jadakiss is ill, and Pete Sequel's super ill, he's new, and Jay, and, you know what I mean? So it was like that. And at the same time, same album was DMX. So like in between them same 2 sessions was like that, like DMX, Ja was there and all that, and they was doing like Money Cash Holes. So like, and the Irv was there, like, it was like sessions with like a lot of people. And those are the good days with like, not even on some back in the day shit. I'm just mean like, there's no more New York studios. So those vibes and those sessions that are hard to capture these days. You know what I mean? Like when we did another dope one when we did what's the name of the song? Shit, Fab song. Every Day, Everywhere, the one with Carrie Hilson that Ryan Leslie did. We in the studio, me, Fab, and Ryan Durrell doing the joint, trying to think of somebody for the hook. We go out to use Ryan goes out to use the bathroom, and then Kerry's walking by in the hallway. He grabs her in the room and was like, we got this joint, but I know you ain't ready, or I know you walking out the studio, but I'm saying, you want to hear it, boom, plays it, you know what I'm saying? She's digging it, she sits down, she starts coming up with a melody. So now, you know what I mean? So like the pressure's on her, Fab is there, Ryan's there, like you feel, any artist who's into artistry and carries into artistry is gonna almost feel damn near obligated and just, passionate, and we did it, like right there. Like literally her walking from the entrance to her session and Ryan going to the bathroom as that shit happened, you know what I mean? So it's those moments that are like dope, you know what I'm saying? Ryan actually put that piece out Ryan tapes everything. I love Ryan Leslie. He's one of my favorite producers. He tapes everything he does with a 5D or a 7D, everything. So he actually put that clip out of that whole little thing that like, and it got a lot of hits online. It was really dope. All right, me personally, I don't think I've succeeded what I've wanted to, or the height or the level that I've wanted to. And I honestly think I could have been there by now, but I've held myself back. You have to do certain things and be a certain kind of person to get there quicker than, or in the timely fashion that it takes, I guess, to reach a certain kind of success and money. You have to be willing to do certain things that I'm not willing to do. So it's definitely gonna take me either longer, or I may never get there, honestly. When I say get there, I mean, you know, some millionaire shit and maybe my own label and all those things. I just believe too much more in integrity and honesty and all those things. So like, I kind of like stagnate myself. But I'm happy with it and I'm content. So like I said today, a lot of people think like, yo, you should be this or you should be that, or you should be running this company, you should be, and I could try, you know what I mean? Or I possibly could, but like I said, you have to be able to be a certain way and handle people a certain way and shit on people a certain way. You have to do a lot of things that I'm probably not willing to do and not willing to deal with people in that capacity. So I'm cool not being that or not being that yet. Or if I want to maybe be one of the first or the few to get there the way I want to do it and the way I want to handle people, and that everybody on my team sits at my table or my table, our table, or our conference room, and all have a genuine passion and love and respect for each other, than for people to be there disgruntled or not happy or, you know what I'm saying, not liking me to a degree, you know what I'm saying? So I'd rather do it that way. But success is hard, man. You gotta deal, you know, with everything, the good with the bad. And like I said, you gotta be willing to do a lot of things and be shady and shit on people. Like, it sounds crazy and I'm not exaggerating, like really. And I've dealt with that a lot, you know? So I'm good. I'm cool.
You succeeded.
And I don't have to deal with those people. That's the best part. That's how I feel I've succeeded. To not be able to have to deal with those bullshit people and have to answer to them or work for them or nothing. Like, the people I work for respect me, love me, and vice versa. You know what I mean? Whether it's Jay-Z or Chris Hicks or L.A. Reid or, you know, whoever, you know, I've had to work for. It's a mutual respect, and I don't have to answer to nobody. I've never had to work for a company I didn't want to work for. I worked for Rockefeller for 12 years. I've been at Def Jam for 6 years. Like, and by my choice, not by being somewhere like, oh man, can't wait to get out of here, or I hate it here. You know what I mean? Like, nah. So, in hindsight, look, I feel that I've reached a certain kind of success, because it's my success that that I'm happy with. And I do what I want, when I want. Period. I don't punch no clock. I don't, you know what I'm saying? I don't gotta be nowhere, no time. You know what I mean? Like, nothing. I gotta hand in my records, and hopefully they're good records. Get my artists to do things that they have to do, and I'm good.